A collection of stars, planets, gas and dust held together by gravitational attraction is called galaxy. The study of everything in the universe beyond Earth's atmosphere is called astronomy. What is the color of the light emitted by the sun? White. The International Year of Astronomy was celebrated in which year? – 2009. Which one of the below is a satellite galaxy of the Milky Way? Large Magellanic Cloud. Which is the brightest nebula in the sky? Orion Nebula. The outermost layer of a star's atmosphere is called corona. The sun is a dash star. Yellow dwarf. Which is the name of China's first Mars rover? Zhurong. The American spacecraft Maven is an acronym for Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution. Which was the first launched module of the International Space Station? Zarya. In which year NASA's Space Shuttle Columbia broke apart while re-entering Earth's atmosphere? 2003. What do we call a rocky body that enters Earth's atmosphere and burns up? Meteor. What is the name of the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and outer space? Kármán line. Who is known as the father of modern astronomy? Nicolaus Copernicus. Who became the last person to walk on the moon in the 20th century? Eugene Cernan. Who discovered the planet Uranus? William Herschel. The Hubble Space Telescope was launched into low Earth orbit in which year? 1990. Which planet's moon is Europa? Jupiter. Which one of the below is an inner planet of the solar system? Mars. Which was the first US space station? Skylab. Which element is the most abundant in stars like the Sun? Hydrogen. Which phase comes after the first quarter moon? Waxing gibbous. Which planet has the Great Red Spot, a giant storm system? Jupiter. What is the name of the galaxy that includes our solar system? Milky Way. The asteroid belt is located between the orbits of which two planets? Mars and Jupiter. In which year Halley's comet appeared in Earth's skies last time? 1986. How many laws of planetary motion were discovered by Johannes Kepler? 3. All planets move around the Sun in dash orbits. Elliptical. Pluto is a dwarf planet located in which one of the below? Kuiper belt. What phenomenon occurs when the moon passes between the Sun and Earth? Solar eclipse. How many modern constellations are recognized by the International Astronomical Union? 88. Which one of the below is the closest galaxy to the Milky Way galaxy? Andromeda Galaxy. Centaurus A is a dash. Galaxy. The collapsed core of a formerly massive star formed by the supernova explosion is called neutron star. Which is the ninth largest object in the solar system? Ganymede. Which is the brightest planet in the solar system? Venus. The Kennedy Space Center is located in which state of the USA? Florida. Satish Dhawan Space Center is located in Sriharikota. Which was the first space flight that landed humans on the moon? Apollo 11. The place in space where gravity pulls so much that even light cannot get out is called black hole. Which one of the below explains the evolution of the universe? Big Bang Theory. Which celestial body emits its own light? Star. Who is the father of search for extraterrestrial intelligence? Frank Drake. The Astronomical Society of India was established in which year? (1972). What is the name of the English astronomer who calculated the orbit of the Halley's Comet first? Edmund Halley. Which was the final crewed mission of NASA's Apollo program? Apollo 17. Which phenomenon causes the northern lights? Solar wind. A giant cloud of dust and gas in space is called nebula. Which was the first artificial satellite of Earth? Sputnik 1. Which is the first Japanese satellite put into orbit? Oshumi. Which is the largest of the 88 recognized constellations? Hydra. What is the color of the hottest stars? Blue. Which star is also known as the demon star? Algol. A comet orbits which one of the below? Sun. Our solar system is located in which arm of the Milky Way galaxy? Orion arm. Which is the name of the first animal to orbit Earth? Laika. Which one of the below is a ring of Neptune? Adam's ring. How many terrestrial planets are there in the solar system? 4. Which was the first crewed spacecraft to successfully orbit the Moon? Apollo 8. What type of galaxy is the Milky Way classified as? Spiral. Who was the world's first space tourist? Dennis Tito. The diameter of the Sun is roughly dash times the diameter of Earth. (109). The Congressional Space Medal of Honor was first awarded in which year? (1978). Who was the first Israeli astronaut? Ilan Ramon. Which is the closest star to the Sun? Proxima Centauri. Who discovered Neptune's moon Triton? William Lassell. What is the term for the path that a body takes around another body due to gravity? Orbit. What is the name of the point in the sky directly above an observer? Zenith. A group of stars that appears to form a pattern on the celestial sphere is called constellation. Which star is commonly known as the dog star? Sirius. The point in the orbit where a celestial body is nearest to the Sun is called perihelion. A powerful explosion of a star that takes place at the end of its life cycle is called supernova. Which was the first wheeled vehicle to rove on a planet other than Earth? Sojourner. Which are the only two planets in the solar system that have no natural satellites? Mercury and Venus. Which is the largest known volcano in the solar system? Olympus Mons. What is the color of the coolest stars? Red. Where is the headquarters of the International Astronomical Union? Paris. Who was the first human being to travel into space? Yuri Gagarin. Which was the first satellite launched by the United States? Explorer 1. The first refracting telescope was invented by Hans Lippershey. Which is the most massive planet in our solar system? Jupiter. Which is the most distant artificial object from Earth? Voyager 1. Which is the dwarf planet in the asteroid belt? Ceres. Which planet is tilted on its side, giving it extreme seasons? Uranus. Which spectral class of stars is the hottest? O-type. Who was the first Indian to travel into space? Rakesh Sharma. Who discovered Pluto in 1930? Clyde Tombaugh. The Twin Cake Observatory telescopes are located in which state of the US? Hawaii. 1 parsec is approximately equal to dash light years. .26